Hello. Hi everybody. Welcome to my life. In today's life, we're just gonna chit chat. I hope this one goes well because yesterday was not a nice day for me to do any live. I tried my level best to do the live yesterday and nothing went well for me. So I hope today is not going to be like yesterday. Just hoping. Just fingers crossed. I hope it won't disturb me like yesterday. Otherwise, welcome to my live. Today I have a new gist. Do I have a new gist? Have new gist. Oh, mamma mia. Nope, I don't have money. See, and that lady was saying silly things. What was the message all about again? What did she say? No, I'm sorry. Otherwise, how are you people? People come to my live. Ah. Hey, I've been waiting on this live for the past 2 minutes. Where are people gone? Is everyone okay? Did the world stop and I'm here and I didn't know? Oh. Where is everyone gone? Wondering. Hey, finally! I was wondering, did the world end and I don't know? Because I decided that Sylvia is gonna be indoors as long as as long as what? Yeah, as long as now. Still living indoors. But I'm so happy that people are there. Hey, hi. Hello, everyone. My heart almost skipped. I was like, where did the people go? Because I've been on live for the past 4 minutes. 4 minutes. And I didn't see anyone. Then I was like, oh my goodness. The world ended and they left me behind. Please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. That's what I'm begging for now. For now I'm begging for a like and subscription. Yeah. Hey. People on live. Yay! I see people on live. I'm so happy. Please, I'm begging you for subscription. Otherwise, we're gonna talk about building a sign. We're gonna talk about building a sustainable daily habit for physical and mental well-being. Applause. So here Sylvia speaks and laughs and does everything that a child could have been given, because I refuse to grow too old. So I don't behave like my age sometimes. Yeah. But sometimes I behave like my age. So everyone, welcome to my live, and today I'm going to talk about ways on how you can build a sustainable well-being life, that is. Yeah, sometimes English goes the other way around. English doesn't stand in one corner. So this approach focuses on small manageable changes like mindful eating, consistent sleeping schedule, daily physical activities, and stress management rather than drastic short-term dieting. I show you something. That is how big my stomach. Oh my god. I just wanted to show you how big my stomach is, but my stomach, I don't have a big stomach. Can you see? Yeah. Yeah, I'm ringering. I am English. You know, the English is not as sweet as your mother tongue, because there's a way you can say something and it sounds very sweet when you're speaking in the language that's understandable. But now, because English came with the airplane, I can't put it nicely. I wanted to say I am demurring. So, if you want to live a healthy, sustainable, and well-being of your life, follow me. Subscribe. I'm going to tell you the tips on why. But I have problems. Don't worry about my skin, because my skin today is very nice. Can you see? Today is a little bit better. But if you saw me 3 days ago, it's because I haven't eaten meat for some time. I ate some yesterday, but very small. So yeah, I am allergic to so many things. Allergic to dust, allergic to too much sun. If it's too much hot, one of my eyes cries. It cries and cries. If I go to too much brightness, two of my eyes start struggling. Like I see things like blurry. Blurry. Yeah, something like that. So it's like I am meant to live a specialized life, like in a very clean environment. Yeah, by the way, living a well-being life and sustainable and well-being life, you need to be clean. Yeah, that's the first thing. Being clean does not mean only putting things in order. It also means that at least keep the things clean. Yeah? For example, the wardrobe. A wardrobe doesn't have to be all the time folded, but anything in the wardrobe must be dry, and it must also not be mixed with dirty clothes and clean clothes in the same place. Yeah? If you want to live a well-being, because guess what? If you are living in a place that is disorganized and scattered and mixed, dirty and clean, even your brain happens to be just like that. Do you know what causes that? Someone comes back from work very tired and feeling like so exhausted, and because you are at home, there is no boss there. Because you're at home, there are no colleagues there. Because you're home, some cases there is not even a spouse there. So what do? You just throw things everywhere. Everywhere, and then it becomes overwhelming. So your brain becomes overwhelming, your mind doesn't function properly. Yeah. So if you want to have a well-being life and sustainable life, you have to be clean and organized. Your favorite way to unwind after a long day is to make sure I put things in place. And yeah, my favorite way to unwind after a day is to fast. The first thing that I do before sitting down, before doing anything, before I even think of doing anything, that is if I am to go outside and come back very exhausted, how to unwind my day is I start from the kitchen. Remove anything that is to be warmed and warm it. Yeah, of course, after washing your hands. Yeah, because like us who don't have cars, we don't sanitize the seats where we're gonna sit or where we are touching, or if you go to public places, that happens. So the first thing is wash your hands and make sure you're very clean, and just so before you touch and touch and touch things. Yeah, so my first way to wind in my day is the kitchen. I first start with the kitchen because sometimes when you're too tired, if you don't start with the kitchen, you end up sleeping hungry or ordering food online when you could just cook it in your own house. Welcome to my live. We are talking about building sustainable daily habits for physical and mental well-being. This includes these approaches a small focus, manageable changes like mindful eating. Yeah, mindful eating. Mindful eating. You people who cook food and put it in the fridge, yeah? Putting food in the Hi, Saint-Chazy. Yasmin Saint-Chazy. Your name is so difficult. Hi, girl. Welcome to my live. Are you a girl or a boy? A girl. Beautiful girl. Hi, beautiful. I'm trying to look for a way to, because women are even more just beautiful. They're even more than that. Should I say hi, Demiel? Greetings from me to you. So welcome to my live. I am talking about living a sustainable and okay, building sustainable daily habits for physical and mental well-being. We are approaching small and manageable changes like mindful eating, consistent sleep schedule, daily physical activities, and stress management rather than drastic short-term dieting. Yeah. Thank you so much, girl. Thank you. Please, if you're new here, can I request you if you could subscribe to my channel, please? Yeah, because I'm looking for 1,000 subscribers, and right now I have 600. Remaining 400, and really I really need to reach 1,000 as soon as possible. So to those ones who wanna have a baby belly, a small belly, a flat tummy. Flat tummy has got with so many things. By the way, having a flat tummy does not mean you eat a lot. Just so you know. And having a flat tummy does not mean you don't have a healthy and sustainable way of eating. Reality of life. And having a big tummy does not mean you want it. It's just because people have put things in our mind because of this media of nowadays, the internet everywhere. Everyone is talking about having a flat tummy, having a small body, having a. Did you know that sometimes just having a mindset that is very stable can cause you just you start you start before you know it, you are giant. In Africa, they love it. Abroad, they don't. I don't know why. I think what we should start with is just love yourself, the way you are, unless it has challenges like being too heavy and you cannot stand, or being too heavy that you cannot do anything for yourself. Climbing the stairs is very difficult. Sitting down is also difficult. You can't sit for long and you can't stand for long. There is when you feel like that is not okay. That's not healthy. So nobody wants to have that life. It's just that we are everyday eating, we are everyday sleeping. And some places I noticed, I have a friend who went to America and she says food in America is not the same as food in Africa. Africa, we eat greens everywhere, almost for free. You just go to the garden, actually, on the walk path, on the side road, you can get food. You can get vegetables for free. While in America, it's very expensive and not everyone can afford it. In times like this, what do you do to have the body shape that you want? Like mine. Don't mind me, I am very full right now. And I am not that beautiful, but I am always skinny. And the reason I'm always skinny and never gain any weight is because I don't eat food that much. The reason is not because I have food, it's because I don't have food. so so I don't have what makes me grow giant, you know. But I would really love to. I would really love to reach at least 75. The reason is I am just 50. So please, comparing the size of someone and wanna be like somebody, that statement is not so nice, because you never know what makes that person grow very young. There's this lady that I was following. She's a Kenyan, and I think everyone knows her. I don't want to mention her name, but she said she went to a doctor to test and see how she's doing because of wanting to live a healthy life. So she went to the hospital and tested, and they told her that she's very ill, that she has blood, they call it blood pressure. Yeah, blood pressure, that the levels she has are very high, and that it is caused by fats in the body. Guess how skinny she was? As skinny as Sylvia. Very, 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 very skinny. So, yeah, having a small body does not mean that you don't have problems. A healthy way to live about it is to love yourself, and if you see it's going too far that you're not comfortable, that is when you can put in things like working out a little bit, because your body needs your blood needs to be circulating more. Loco. Hi, and welcome to my live. Thank you so much for joining in. Everyone, I'm looking for subscribers. If you could subscribe to my channel, please, and lead me to 1,000 subscribers, I will be so grateful. Right now, I just need 400 subscribers. That's all. Only 400. And I will have 1,000 subscribers, and I will say, yay. So the topic of this morning is building a sustainable daily habit for physical and mental well-being. This approach focuses on small, manageable changes like mindful eating, consistent sleep schedule, daily physical activities, and stress management rather than drastic short-term dieting. Local. Where am I living? I live in Kenya. I'm in a place called Kiambu. Yep, I'm in Nairobi, Kenya. I like this place because I can access internet easily. People here are friendly and I feel loved in Kenya. Though I'm always indoors, so I don't go outside. I feel going out because guess what? Every time I go outside, I spend quite some amount of money. Because I don't know how to close my eyes. And that I hate it from me. I hate that. Because even though the money that I spend is very small, but you better sit in the house and not spend anything than going outside and spend something, even if it's very, very small. Favorite season is winter. Winter? Yeah, the cold season. I love winter. My favorite season is winter. The reason I love winter is because when it's cold, now I wonder what that is. A noise like this, I always say, God, please give me a home. Give me a home. One day, one time, I want to have my own home. Yeah, the challenges of living in apartments. Someone will make noise the way they want. They'll scream. They will put on loud music. They'll put on so many things that we don't like. And you have no say because it's not your home. Yeah, so living a sustainable. Thank you, girl. Mhm. Now, being mindful of what you eat. Being mindful of what you eat. Being mindful of what you eat does not mean that you should not eat burgers. Being mindful of what you eat does not mean that you should not eat a cake. Being mindful of what you eat does not mean that you should stop drinking something sweet like sugar. It's very easy. All processed foods have preservatives. They have things that are not so good for a human body. So being mindful of what you eat means do not eat too much of processed food because it's not healthy. It's not like from the ground to eat it. I'm talking about foods that are stored in the house, like tuna that is in the can is not healthy. The tuna that you buy from the counter top from the fish room is healthy. Aha, I hope you now understanding. The processed sugar, the sugar that is processed, that sugar is cooked first. After they cook, okay, it is like this. They buy sugar canes or they get sugar canes. They cut them into small pieces and then you blend it. After blending it, you put in the pot and then you put water and then you let it cook. It cooks and cooks. Now that overcooking, the overcooking of the sugar cane, that you have to cook it until it becomes thick. And then you sieve it, you remove the water, you dry it. Then that's the water is the one that you blend it into a sugar, that into the grinds that look like sugar. So the process that they use to make sugar is not the right one because it's already overcooked. The nutrients are not there. It makes it nothing. It's like nothing. It's like you're eating something without nutrients. I think that is how I should put it. But on the side of processed foods, like I wonder what these people are doing. Because I can feel the stones falling down from up there. I'm like, oh, I wonder what they're doing. Anyways, back to the topic. If you take sugar that is already processed, it doesn't have any nutrients, so it is like you're eating nothing that's making sense. Otherwise you're just putting in smoke in your body. It's like smoke because it has to cook and dry. Then after drying, that's what they use to blend it into sugar. Yeah. But then it doesn't mean you shouldn't eat something sweet. You can now use honey, because honey is a natural sweet. You can eat things like bananas. You can eat things like fruits which are sweet, instead of just eating the sugar cane that's not even having anything in it. Yeah, so sugar is sugar cane. It's a fruit, but the way they process it, the way they make it, is the one that makes it not healthy. So you have to be just aware of what you're eating, just being mindful. Be mindful of what you're eating to live healthy life. How are you, Jamesy? I am so sorry that my background is so noisy, and that, yeah. If I was in my own place, in my own house, I wouldn't have the noise everywhere. And that makes me want to work harder, more harder. So everyone, welcome to my live. We're talking about building a sustainable daily habit for physical and mental well-being. In this, we are approaching focusing on small, manageable changes like mindful eating, being mindful on what you eat. Being mindful on what to eat does not mean you stop eating pizza, because pizza is made of flour and is made of cheese and is made of what else? Some people put on the vegetables and the tomato, the things we eat. It's just that it has too much starch. Hmm? So every time you eat something like a pizza, you have to make sure you eat something that's going to grind it. To make it digest so fast, and not for it to sit in your stomach for a long time and just tie your intestines, and you don't and the pooping becomes a problem. I'm looking for a handkerchief. uh, yeah, I'm looking for handkerchief to clean my nose. Kemu eho. Some names are very difficult to pronounce. How are you doing? Welcome to my live. Today I'm talking about a very sensitive topic, and that is living a sustainable daily habit for physical and mental well-being. Okay? And now we are talking like these things are like being mindful of what you eat. And this is the place where people take it so badly. Upcoming YouTuber, you want me to subscribe to your channel? Let me see if I can subscribe to your channel, John. Oh, good job, good job. I see you have some subscribers here. Let me write your name here. I will subscribe afterwards. Tyler. Tyler James, I will join you very soon. As I am also looking for subscribers. You and I are very new. You're gonna make it. It just depends with how much energy and consistency you put in, and how much you want it. There are people who want YouTube for fun, and there are people who want YouTube for business purposes. I want it for business purposes, so that's why I'm rushing to get subscribers. But if it's just for having fun, good job. Take it easy. Are you looking for subscribers by any chance, James? I don't have many. I just have a few, and sometimes I don't even get any subscribers. I'm looking for subscribers. Yeah, so building sustainable daily habits for physical and mental health. We are talking about being mindful of what you eat. And this one, people always take advantage of. I mean, misunderstand it in terms of being mindful of what you eat. The body needs all the colors of the food, like carrots, orange, apples, pineapple. You need to eat some fruits. Nowadays, there is dry fruits. You need to eat nuts, you need to eat calcium, you need to eat zinc, you need to eat carbohydrates. So you have to have a mixed balanced diet. Yeah, that's what they mean. They don't mean that now stop eating this, don't eat this, don't eat this. The body needs everything in the first place. So what you do is you play around. You make sure in a day you've eaten a nut, in a day you've eaten a fruit, in a day you've eaten greens, in a day you've eaten some maybe fish or chicken, the white meat and the red meat. You have to eat at least something. And this is why people who misunderstand it, most of the times they become vegans. mm? Becoming vegan, and then the body misses the meat. Yeah, there's so many other things that have protein just like meat, but the body also needs some meat. That's why people eat meat. So you don't give in, like you don't leave it completely. You just eat a little bit, a little bit of everything, and just make yourself healthy, and you live long, and you have a well-being mindset. Yeah, yeah. So consistent sleep schedule. So consistent sleep schedule comes. Sometimes people don't sleep because of stress. You sleep halfway. You sleep like 4 hours, then the remaining hours you are awake. Some people may sleep because of too much thinking thoughts, too much love. The love has gone somewhere to another country because you're left behind. You don't sleep because you have to think about your partner who is not around. Hey, thinking of who is with who and who is with who instead of sleeping. You have to schedule and sleep as much as you can. Okay. And then people also don't sleep because they're not feeling well. Like when you're sick, you cannot sleep. So always you have to take care of yourself. But then this is the advantage of if you sleep so much. If you sleep so much, your body gets enough rest. You don't get the anxieties often. You don't get things that disturb your brain because yeah, I know we don't have enough time in this life. There is no enough time. We don't have enough time. But you have to love yourself more to the extent that you know some things will be done and tomorrow is another day. You don't have to do everything. Always make sure you sleep at least minimum 7 hours. Now, to those who don't sleep, do some exercises at night for sleeping, just like jumping or dancing or just doing something, and then make sure that your room more darker. That's why people use how is it called, blinders. Oh my god, I mentioned it. I said a blinder. Yeah, so people use blinders because when the room is dark, your brain, it sends signal to your brain that this is a place to sleep. And then if you can afford, you can just buy the thing to make the sound. Yeah, it can give you a hair. People use them for babies, but even adults, you can use them. Okay? And another idea is you make your room very cold. Yeah. You can put in a conditioner if you want, or you can put in a fan if you want. You can put in something that will make your room very cold. Yeah. And that's why they don't put heaters in the rooms unless you come from a place that has snow. Because then with snow it is too cold. Indeed, you need to have yeah, people sleep a lot when it's raining outside. The reason is not because of the rain, it's because of the sound of the rain, and because yeah, so you have to, I learned that recently and I am so happy about it. And yeah, I didn't know that. I also didn't know that. I knew that when I was 38 years old. So please, people, come to my live. Give me a subscription button. Give me a like if you can. And that is it. As we continue with the story, I'm telling you the story. I put you there. Ah. I promise you that is because I'm overeating nowadays. Overeating. Yeah, if you overeat, that's what happens. Especially if you eat too much starch. That means if you eat too much ugali or too much cassava or too much sweet potatoes, that's a fiber. Or you eat, yeah, if you eat too much of something, you start doing that. All the time. I'm very public. Ah. Sylvia's opening mouth in the public. Yeah, I'm not tired today. I won't lie to you. Um, okay, now we have spoken about mindful eating, consistent sleep, daily physical activities. Yeah, you make sure that when you're doing physical activities, you don't overdo it. Eh? Just because you want to have too much muscles and show off to your body, you go carry heavy things, you go do things that are not supposed to be done. You overwork your body and then it becomes a problem. Do not too much overwork your body because your body needs to rest. Your body has a specific amount of things to do. You should not carry stones inside the gym for a very long time just because you want to have muscles, but then you forget that you're overworking your body. Do not overwork your body. Don't overwork your body, yeah? Yeah. I know it's because of peer pressure. You want to have six packs. You want to have air. You want to have air. Everywhere. You want everywhere to have something. Yeah, but then you overwork your body and that one stresses your mind and that is not healthy. So the only healthy way to live is maybe give yourself 2 hours a day to go to the gym, or give yourself 1 hour a day is enough to do your gym if you want, and then you have to rest your mind. This is the topic about building a sustainable lifestyle. Okay, all right. And then after physical activities, we talk about stress management. Stress management. Yeah, stress management. This part is very not easy to talk about because stress comes in so many ways. Stress. Yeah, being told that manage your stress does not mean that you want to be stressed. Now, this is where you become picky and conscious on what giving you praise. No, you have to be conscious on what is giving you stress. What is giving you stress in the first place is what you should consider the most. Be conscious. Be conscious on what is stressing you. In terms of, let me see something so big. You went to the hospital and you were told you're diagnosed with a disease that cannot heal. That one can be very stressing. But we are saying you should not be stressful. You should manage the stress. If you think you should do, if it's something that is very, very, very high, like that one of you knowing that you are very ill, that your illness will not be healed, what you do is accept the reality. Yes, that is what you should do. You accept, you say, okay, then what? Because if you sunk into stress, stress will even double that disease. Or stress will double that problem. I saw a guy who bought cars, the trucks. He bought trucks on loan, and that was 100 million Kenyan money. 150 because The story was online. And the people who the loan people who come for loans, I don't know how they are called, the cautioneers. English, I'm trying to be perfect in this one. The cautioneers came and sold his 2 trucks away. You know what stress did to that guy? He became sick and he was to be taken to the hospital so that they can at least calm him down a little bit and as he finds the solution. So, if big things like that come to you, the first things is accept. Because the faster you accept, the faster you get what to do next. Because if you don't manage your stress, it overtakes you and you do things that are not supposed to be done. Yeah, that's why that guy was shocked and he had to go to the hospital, and then he spends more time instead of him staying calm and saying, okay, this has happened, what next do we do? I know that when I'm talking it's easy. Yeah, telling someone to do something is very, very, very easy. Jennifer, how are you doing? I love you too. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So today I'm talking about building a sustainable, healthy well-being. Um, yeah, in personal daily life, and talking about things like being mindful of what you eat, being mindful on the time you sleep, you schedule your sleep time, and just being mindful of the environment you clean or not. Yeah, what happens. So if you want to have a happy life, Jennifer, I am very fine. My family is not fine because my sister is very ill. My sister is very sick to the extent that she doesn't even recognize the people around her. So just praying and planning to go to Uganda very soon to go see her. By the way, I have the power of prayer. I can pray for someone and they can get healed. I can pray for someone and they can get miracles they want. So yeah, I want to go there and pray for her. God has blessed me with a power. With the power, I can say something to you and it happens. Because I have a friend called Jesus. Yeah, so my family is not fine. My family, everyone is worried about my sister. Faith. Faith, actually, it's Faithy the mom that is sick. Yeah, it is her mom. Her mom is the one that is sick. So she's in Kampala right now, and in the village now, it's only my father who is there because even my mother also has gone to Kampala to see my sister. That's how serious my sister is sick. She needs prayers. So yeah, that's what happening. We are not fine at all, at all. We are all stressed out because yeah, as family, if one of you is not fine, it affects everybody. So yeah, that's what happened. Otherwise, I'm so happy that I am here. So my day today was very easy. Nowadays I'm sleeping so much to the extent that I'm getting worried. What is happening? Imagine sleeping for 30 minutes very soundly. And then you wake up, you eat, then you sleep again. Then you wake up. I wish to have life like that. Yeah, but it's because my business is not working so well. I haven't got a connection yet. Yeah, thank you so much, Jennifer. She will be fine. We just have to be patient and learn how to control ourselves and know that people get sick and people get well. That's the only thing we need to do. So yeah, that is it. Um, and for me, I'm just here still trying to build my YouTube channel and make sure that I get some some subscribers. Hey Jane, you left me when I had 500. Now I have 600. 120 more subscribers. Wow, and thank you so much for checking on me. I wonder where I just got a scratch from. So, here are specific areas to explore with this topic. The topic of building a sustainable daily habit for physical and mental well-being. Some money. I really need some money. Need some money, but money doesn't come just like that. You have to work very hard for it. Jennifer, I really need money. Don't say that. My number is on bio. That is if you're telling the truth. If you wanna help, that is my number is on my bio. If you can, if you wanna help me, or if you use. Where are you, by the way, Jennifer? I'm sorry for asking. Where are you? So that I see how you can give me some help. I really need money. That's also very true. That's very true. I really need that. Oh my God. You're in the village. Now in the village. How will you help me? Ooh. Wow. Are you planning to come back home soon? Because hey, you've been home for a long time, man. What are you doing? Do you have a project going on? Are you building a home or what are you doing home? You've been there for a long time. To God be the glory. Thank you. My number is +254. Actually, you're in Kenya, so it is 0729 499192 +254 729 499192. Jennifer, may God bless you. My God is gonna surprise you. If you give me something, God is gonna double it. He's going to make sure that he takes care of you so that you take care of me too. Right? Oh my God. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much. I really appreciate, and yeah, I can say God bless you. That's all I can say. Oh my God, thank you. Yeah, having being jobless is is something else too. So if we get people like Jennifer who's gonna help financially, that really means a big deal. It's a big deal. Okay, so everyone, the topic is building a sustainable daily habit for physical and mental well-being. The topic we're gonna talk about being mindful of what you eat or what you're eating. So, nutritional balance, shifting a whole unprocessed food, increase the fiber intake. No, what am I saying? Shifting the whole unprocessed foods, increasing fiber intake and reducing sugar and salt. Uh-huh. They have said reducing, they didn't say stop. Those two are different. So people always misunderstand it. They misunderstand when it says nutritional balance. People usually they stop eating anything sweet. Your body needs sugars. Uh-huh. Yeah. Someone stops eating even anything and becomes a vegan, they forget it's their body that is missing out some things. So what you do is you shifting to who to whole how am I saying, oh my god, shifting to whole unprocessed foods, increasing fiber intake and reducing sugar and salt. So they have said you reduce, you don't, you reduce, you eat a little, eat a little bit sugar, a little bit salt, a little bit, you just take a little. And then things like canned foods, like beans that is already stored, because you don't want to cook, you want to take that one that's cooked. You don't know how many years it's been there, but you just want to intake it. The reason as to why they say and eat food that's not processed is because the foods that are processed are stored with some chemicals for it to stay fresh for a long period of time. So if you want to eat beans, cook beans in your house, and always don't overuse the fridge, because the food's kept in the fridge, the way you open it poisons the food. Every time you open it poisons the food. So the fridge is meant to keep food for not more than 3 days. So what you do if you don't want to eat too much of fridge food, you just have to cook a little that you can finish within the 3 days, then you cook more. Don't overcook in bulk just because you don't want to cook. You're being very lazy. Like Sylvia wants to eat fridge food because I'm lazy. That one I know I am very lazy. Yeah, and also people should stop eating bread. Only bread. And someone is like, I am fine. You eat bread with peanuts and that is it. And then you sit the whole day. Your body lacks a few things because the body has to have some bit of protein, some bit of carbohydrates, some bit of fiber, some bit of, so you have to eat nutritionally. If you ate in the morning bread, it means later you have to eat a carrot, and then later you can add in a broccoli, then maybe later you eat some peanuts, and later you eat some cashews, and then later you eat a biscuit. You can, but just a little bit, because you have to reduce the processed foods. Yeah, actually you cut it off completely because processed foods are not okay. Now the physical activity, incorporating regular exercise such as brisk walking and reduce sedentary time. Oh my god, sedentary time. Physical exercise is also very important. It's actually very good to do exercise early in the morning when you wake up like a boom. The first thing you do is wash your face and brush your teeth and go exercise, then come back and take a shower, and then you start your day. That will give you a healthy, energetic day. Yeah. Every time you wake up, the first thing you should do is to take an exercise. Exercises are done so early in the morning so that it gives you energy throughout the day. Yeah? Mm-hmm. And some people do it in the morning and in the evening so that they get a chance to sleep. Yeah, you can sleep very well at night when you do exercise before sleeping. So, so that is it. Oh, people. Sleep hygiene. Developing a consistent sleep schedule to improve energy and cognitive function. By the way, yeah, it's true. When you every time feel very tired, you every time feel fatigued, you every time feel like it's not you every time feel somehow, the only medicine there is for you to sleep. Yeah. Every time you sleep, Every time you sleep, it gives you energy and it gives your body to do things more, more and more, because you have enough energy to do things. I really don't like noise in the background. I'm so sorry, everyone. Physical activities incorporating regular exercise such as brisk walking and reduce sedentary time. Yeah, you don't just wake up in the morning and say, you know, today, right now, I'm going for exercise. You don't do it. You have to plan and tell your body that every morning you're going to do exercise because it's a must. It doesn't matter who you are. What matters is your body needs some exercise. And exercise helps with the blood flowing in your body, gives you calm mind, gives you like so many things. So you do what makes you happy, but in whatever makes you happy, you have to also do some exercise. You can just have a rope in the house and just jump a rope. You jump, 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 jump the rope, jump the rope, or you can just dance a little bit, or you can just yeah. By the way, and the sleep making sleep schedules very important is keep away the phone. Every time you go to sleep, keep away the phone because a phone can really be very addictive. And the lights of the phone will make you, yeah, the light of the phone. The light of the, yeah, the phone has a lot of light. So every time you look at it in the dark, it can actually take away your sleep and you don't sleep. That I also learned it at the age of 36. Yeah, someone taught me that. So you have to always keep your phones away when you're going to sleep so that you focus on sleep. Your brain has to rest so that sleep can come. So did you know that up to there? Please, people, I'm looking for subscribers. If you can subscribe to my channel, that is so amazing. I will really, really love it and appreciate you for that. Sleeping hygiene, developing a consistent sleep schedule to improve energy and cognitive function. All right. Stress management, practicing mindfulness, meditation, and spending time in nature. Uh-huh. Take a walk. Go to the forest somewhere. By the way, nature has natural healing properties. Yeah. Just go and listen to the birds. You just go there and just be by yourself and talk about things, talk about yourself. That is it. And life continues. So up to there, I am very thankful to you people and I appreciate you for watching my videos. I'm gonna come back at 6 p.m. because of the noise in the background. Let me finish this one. Preventive habits, regular healthy screenings. Oh, proper hydration and avoiding smoking. Smoking and drinking too much alcohol is not healthy. Always make sure you take a little bit, even if it's just for fun. Over drinking or over consumption of alcohol or smoke will spoil your inside body. Your inside the body. Yeah, your intestine, your organs will get spoiled, and you need the organs to live long. Yeah, it's like you're killing your inside first before you kill the top one. So what you do is you do it so slowly, 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 slowly until you stop, because you don't even have to smoke in the first place. That one goes to my friends who do smoking. I'm sorry guys, I have to go because the background is too noisy and I wouldn't want that for anybody. I see you soon. I'm coming back at 6.